So there we have it. Breaking news. Jayden Daniels is back and he is cleared to play versus the Minnesota Vikings. Let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? It's your man Juan Gotti here. And for the third time this year, Jayden Daniels has been cleared to play and he will be making his return back. I know a lot of people may have mixed emotions and mixed feelings about this move, so let's actually talk about it in its entirety. First and foremost, I understand a lot of people's concerns about Jayden Daniels. We hold him to a different standard. He's the person that is the royalty of this franchise. All the success that we want to have in the future really relies on Five, his health, his ability to grow as a quarterback. We understand that. So for everyone that wants to be cautious and that wants to be, a little bit timid when he plays, I totally understand that. The thing that I can't get behind is the thing about comparing him to RG3. And I don't mean to go off into a different kind of side or rant, but allow me for a second because I think the reason why a lot of people compare him to RG3 in terms of the injury is because of his race. I know I'm not political, I'm not racial, you know what I'm saying, anything like that, but I genuinely think that's what it is, you know what I mean? Because had he been a different race quarterback and sustained the same kind of injuries, would y'all be so quick to compare him to RG3? I don't think so. I think a lot of people comparing to RG3 because again his race and he is known to have a ability to run the football like Robert Griffin III. But when you look at their injuries, they're totally different, and he hasn't yet sustained a injury that knocked him out as severely as RG3. So let's knock on some wood here to hopefully keep that away from him. I'm hoping that this is the last time, football gods, that you mess with our quarterback forever. You know what I'm saying? Not just the rest of this year, but forever. Please keep Jayden Daniels healthy, man. We want to see our quarterback be healthy for a full year, not have no hiccups, no nothing, because I can guarantee you a full Jayden Daniels for 17 weeks, this team is different. You know what I mean? Alongside of why I am excited to see Jayden Daniels back is because this is going to be the first time that we get to see the crew back since, let's say, week 2. Noah Brown most likely will be playing. If not this week, he'll for sure be playing next week. But Terry McLaurin is back. Deebo Samuel is healthy. Like, we got the gang back, y'all. We got the team for the most part offensively that we were supposed to see on paper. And at this point, I'm in full evaluation mode. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know, is this group worth bringing back next year? You know what I'm saying? So I understand we're not necessarily playing for anything in terms of playoffs, but we're playing for a evaluation process to see, okay, these next couple games, how does Terry, Jay, and Debo look together? Is this a group that we can keep for next year? Because we didn't get to see it at all last year or all this past year. Let's see what we're doing. And they have a really good defense that they're going up against. Brian Flores is a damn good defensive coordinator. Contrary to probably believe about the Vikings, again, offensively they stink, but defensively they're one of the best units in the league. So they're going to get a strong test. And you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be very fun to see how this team fares against a team like Minnesota. I think we're going to destroy them, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think the momentum that we're carrying from that Broncos game, again, that felt like last year. That felt like 2024. That felt like who we were. And as Dan Quinn said in his post game, and if you saw it on Hard Knocks, he said, we lost, but we're not lost anymore. And I could feel that. Again, that felt like last year. That felt like who we were, or who we are, I should say. And I think we're going to destroy the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. I think we take that momentum, the following week into New York, and we beat the Giants. I do think we're going to beat Dallas. I do think we're going to at least take one from Philly. Like, I think this team has an opportunity, healthy, to finish the season off strong. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, Juan, but I want the high draft pick. I want the high draft pick, and you're not wrong for feeling like that whatsoever. I totally understand that you want the high draft pick, but I'm in the process of it is what it is. Okay, I would much rather see our team go out there, compete, and find ways to win, because we're not in a season of this is end all be all, right? If this was 2023 and we were firing Ron Rivera and we didn't have a quarterback, it was Sam Howell, and we had a chance to pick a Jayden Daniels, a Drake May, Caleb Williams, all those guys, I would understand. Oh, I'm all for the team. But again, as I mentioned multiple videos before, we already got our guy. You know what I'm saying? And just because you're picking at 6 or 7, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you guaranteed to pick a stud. You can whiff, as we have done in the past before. So I really don't care where we pick from. I want to see how this team looks healthy. We were robbed, y'all. We were robbed. So if you're telling me that I can't see this team be complete and actually compete for something until next year, September, oh, you damn right I want to see my team. At least let me get a teaser of what I was supposed to see this year for the last 5 games. That's the least you can do. You know what I'm saying? If you take my whole season away from me, at least and make me wait all this time to be competitive next year, at least let me see my team back for a little bit. So that's why I'm excited to see Jayden Daniels back. I know he's been chopping at the bit. I know this has been a rough year for not just him, but everybody, man. You know, so we deserve this. We deserve a game like on Sunday to be, happy and I assume we're gonna win. We very well could not win, but I just think offensively they struggle too much. Max Brosmer or whatever, whoever, he's ass. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna lose. And I felt that way about Miami, but again, this is different. We have Terry, we have Debo, we have Jay, and we have Noah Brown back more likely than not for him. Like we're different. Zach Ertz is gonna get 8, 9, 10 targets again. Like this feels like 2024. So it wouldn't surprise me if this team finished the season, dare I say, 6-11. You know what I'm saying, or 7-10, or whatever may have you. Like it wouldn't surprise me at all. Because we're 3-9 right now, and I don't think we're gonna finish off perfect. 8-9. And if we did, I wouldn't be mad. But I'm just being a little slightly realistic. But that being said, man, 5, he's back. I'm excited to see where he's looking, what he's looking like. Haven't seen him since the Seahawks game, and he tried his best. He literally was the only guy out there that was putting his life on the line, literally out there playing with practice squad guys. Do you realize something? And not to ramble on, but do you realize like the last time that we truly seen the full unit actually do some stuff was probably week 1 for real, if we're being honest, because week 2 is the last time that we seen everybody in full. But that was the night in which like everything started to go wrong. Austin Eckler went down, Dietrich Wise went down, Jayden Daniels went down, a slew of other guys, you know. So the last time that we actually seen this unit, that is crazy now that I think about it. We only seen this unit for 1 game this year, how it was supposed to be. Because again, in week 2, that's when everything started. Because then the following week in week 3 versus the Raiders, Terry go down, Will Hurst go down, so many injuries. So I'm chopping at the bit for this game. And man, had we beat the Denver Broncos or had we beat Miami, dare I say, we probably would have been in the mix for this division. I know that sounds crazy, but it is what it is. And although we're not, I'm still wanting this team to go out there and play their best and play hard because we deserve it, man. We do. We've been through a lot this year, and I just want to see this team finish out strong. I still trust in DQ. I still trust in AP. Nothing's changing about this team, so that's why again I'm not for the team because we're not doing a factory full-on reset. Right, this is just a bad year. It happens. It's a part of life. Everything doesn't go perfect, but I fully expect this team to be back in the mix next year for not just the playoff spot, but for this division. And I think you're gonna get a glimpse of that with Jayden Daniels being back healthy, man. I just pray to God, like just leave him alone, man. Y'all done put my guy through so much. Y'all done put the fans through so much. Y'all done put this team through so much because he's not the only one that's been banged up. But come on, man. 3 separate injuries this year, man. Come on, football guys. Please give us a break. I'm excited to see 5 back. And it's going to be in Minnesota, too, so it's going to be in the dome. It's going to be a controlled environment, man. I expect him to air that thing out and play his game. But that being said, let me know what you guys think about this video. It's just a quick little video. JD5 back. Are you happy that he's back? Do you want to keep him out? If so, let me know why in the comment section. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed, stay safe, easy out there. I'm out. Peace.